So today, we're kind of in between things. Right now, it's too wet to do anything out in the fields. We can't dig, and right now we ran out of ground to plant. So everything we have dug right now is planted, and we still have a little shy of 500 acres left for beans. So, and they're all corn stalks. So what we have is we have this Salford, and this is called a turbo tiller. It's not quite a field cultivator, but it's not quite a disc. It's kind of a mix between both. So we have that. These, they're not round discs, but they're not, they kind of got an edge to them. I'm not quite sure to call this, but they're just a little different style disc, and it helps mulch up the corn stalks, so that way when we come in and plant, things are nice and smooth, and we don't have to worry about any stubble out in the field when we're planting. So right now I'm going to go through and grease this, since we have not been able to grease this yet. We haven't had time. So then again, we haven't had any corn stalks we've had to tear up yet, so I'm going to go through and do that. And hopefully, they say it's supposed to rain today again, so once again the weather's not cooperating with us, but hopefully, here comes Bamford payloader. Anyway, hopefully sometime in the near future, if it does rain, then I'm afraid we're gonna have to wait a couple more days to get out in the field and get things dug up. But if it doesn't rain, and it's sunny out right now, it's sunny in almost 80 right now, so if the sun beats on it all day, we should be able to go with this tomorrow in the morning. So I'm gonna go ahead and grease this and get things ready. So basically every pivot point, such as right here, and every tire and every individual disc, as well as the rolling baskets here, have a Zerk on them. And so I'm going to come by here with my grease gun and grease them up. But first, I got to get this bad boy hooked up to the Salford here so I can lift it up, and so I'm able to turn the wheels here so I can get at the Zerks. So now what I have to do is I have to go through, and on the back side of each one of these wheels, there's a grease Zerk I have to find. And there's that one. That one's not covered in dirt too bad, but since these do get mud in them, I have to clean them out, and I have to come by with the grease gun and give it a shot of grease. So I'm out in the field right now. We got everything greased on the Salford, so everything's good to go on there. As you can see, I'm in the field. Right now I'm working on prepping this field for soybeans. Since this field was corn last year, it'll be soybeans this year. And I'm using a different implement. It's classified under a turbo tiller, I believe. It really helps with chopping up the corn stalks that were standing from last year. So the field cultivator doesn't really do a good job of that, because the field cultivator will bunch up and it'll leave the stalks hanging, and it's not good. It's not what we want. So these have straight discs in the front, just like a standard disc, to dig into the ground, and then it has kind of angled mulcher discs to chop up the corn stalks. And so far it's done a really good job. We've had this for quite a while and we're pretty happy with it. So this is 35 feet long, or 35 feet wide, excuse me. So it's a little bit smaller than a field cultivator, but you can go faster with it because you want to go faster to chop up those corn stalks. Right now I'm going about 10. So it does do a little bit better job than the film cultivator, so that is why we use it. And when I'm digging like this, I want to go at an ever so slight angle. That way I'm going kind of against the grain of the rows. That way the corn stalks kind of slide in underneath the blades there and chop up those corn stalks. Because if I go straight with the corn rows, some of those mulcher blades might be in the middle of the row the entire time, so it won't do much good chopping up the corn stalks. So that's why we go at an angle, so we can chop up those corn stalks real well. This here also goes pretty deep, just because the roots of the corn stalk, if you've ever pulled out a stalk of corn out of the ground, whether it's right now when we're digging or when it gets, as soon as it's done growing, the roots they're pretty thick, so we want to go deep. That way we can get rid of all those big chunks of roots and get them all ground up. So that's what I'm going to do for the next couple hours. It is supposed to rain, unfortunately, again tonight, in the late night hours of tonight. So we're going to do a little bit of this, so that way maybe if it does rain or doesn't rain in the morning, we can come over and someone can sit in the 550 here and someone can plant. I think we are going to be all done using the corn planter. Like I said earlier, you can use the corn planter for soybeans. You just have to swap out those discs. But the corn planter is designed for the soybean soil, because you want to, when you plant, you swap years. So this year, since this was corn, this will be soybeans, and when we're doing the corn, when we're running the corn planter and planting corn, those fields last year were soybeans, so that's why you want to interchange it like that. Not only does it, that's how the corn planter is designed. It's made for those softer soils, and it's not made to go through these ruts. Well, since I have a little time to myself here, I haven't got time to do an intro. I just had time to do some videos. So, well, a little bit about me. My name is Tristan. I'm a fourth-generation farmer. We farm in eastern South Dakota. I am a college student. I'm going to school at Lake Area Tech as a diesel mechanic. So this year was my first year. I have one more year left. Then after that, I have a job right now in where I grew up in Brookings. So I have a job there. I really like it. After I graduate, I'll probably just end up working there and farm. So, but the reason I wanted to start this channel was because even growing up in a small town of 22,000 people, well, 22,000 people in South Dakota is big, but in other states it's pretty small. And growing up in a small town, still there are a lot of people that don't understand what goes on around a farm and what kind of things it takes to keep one afloat, what kind of effort it takes, and what kind of hours we put in. So I wanted to start this to show people kind of what it takes to run one and manage one and just kind of keep one afloat. So another reason I wanted to start it was because I think that right now our farm is expanding not expanding very quickly, but we are expanding. We are, sometime this summer we're putting up a shop. So hopefully we're putting up a shop to store things and work on things. It'll be a nice building. And we're also getting into pigs this year. We are We have never owned cattle or hogs before this. Way back when I wasn't around, my dad, they had just a handful of cattle and a handful of pigs. But we're getting into it big, so that's another reason I wanted to start it, because I'm super excited that all that's going on around the farm. That way, when that stuff gets up and running, when the shop gets built, I can show you guys some projects. Maybe working on some things in the shop would be cool to show you. And I'm excited to see what it's going to look like, because it's going to look pretty cool. So that and the pigs, we're putting up a big confinement unit, and so I'm super excited about that as well. So now that those things are going up, I'll have some things to show you guys in the winter time, or not in the winter time, well yeah, during the winter and during the summer when a whole lot isn't going on. Get some videos of some chores and other things like that. So, but with it being a world of technology, I was hoping that me making these videos would make it much easier for people to try and connect or see what goes on. So that's the main reason I wanted to start this. So I just haven't had time to sit down and take a video. So since this is basically my office in the spring and the fall, I figured this would be the best place to do it. So that's what's going on around here within the next couple of months. So I myself could not be more excited. But in the meantime, enjoy some videos of me digging. I'm gonna go ahead and call it a day. It's looking awfully blue to my south here. So unfortunately, something is definitely coming tonight. So I'm gonna go ahead and quit. Did about 80 acres in less than, or not less than, a little more than an hour. So get quite a bit done with this machine. But hopefully it doesn't rain too much. Then maybe if the sun comes out tomorrow afternoon, we can be back out here midday or so. But remember, if you're interested, subscribe. And until next time, see ya.